What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Alright, we're coming back to the Warning. Yes, indeed. Warning Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Terry Y. Terry Y wanted to see me react to this song from the Warning called Survive. Now, to the best of my knowledge, I've never heard this song before. It does not strike a bell. It does not resonate with me. As always, if I start playing the song and I go, oh yeah, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Evgen Kotov. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this video has 1.29 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Warning with Survive. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Music is that one companion that will always be there through everything. The one who will know exactly how you're feeling. Music is passion. Music is hope. Music is life.
We want to thank you all for your time, and we're going to say goodbye with this last song called Survive. You have been warned!
Woo!
Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come waving your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
Freeze. Okay, timeout. First of all, everything Danny said at the beginning is truth. Hashtag facts, hashtag truth, hashtag preach. Every single thing that she said at the beginning was absolutely 100% the undeniable, undisputable truth. Music is all of those things. Absolutely. Second thing, Ale's playing piano? I didn't know she could play piano. That's a nice little switch up there. I wasn't ready for that. Hearing Powell back there singing a cappella. Well, I mean, I don't know if I really call it a cappella. She was having chorus played, but the chords were very staccato. They were very, bop, bop, bop. So, I mean, it wasn't like they were being held. The chords were giving her a point of reference to start off, but she still had to carry the melody on her own, which is very, very cool. I guess you could call it a cappella, sort of, but great job on her part. Interesting way to start a song. Not what I was expecting. Very reminiscent of like Queen or Styx or, I don't know about Journey. Kansas did that quite often, where they would start off a song in this type of a style and this type of a mode. No, interesting start. Very interesting start. Let's keep going here.
If you're gone, don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all. at all.
It's interesting watching the girls trading off on the vocals. Pow started the song off. Danny took over for the next verse, and now on the third verse, I guess you call it the third verse, Pow took over again. So it's interesting seeing them trading off on the vocals like that. Gotta give a shout out to Pow. She started playing, and you saw this chunk of her drumstick come flying, landed on her ride. And rather than keep playing with it and knowing it's been damaged, knowing it's just a matter of time before it breaks, she just dropped it, reached down, grabbed another drumstick, kept right on going. Smart move. Thinking proactively instead of reactively. So, good job. Liking everything I'm hearing, liking everything I'm seeing. I'm liking. I'm not loving it. I mean, if I'm being honest here, I've heard better from them so far. Now, look, we still got another, 3 minutes to go? There's still a lot of time. But so far, it's kind of grabbing me. It's not fully grabbing me like some of their other songs have in the past, but it's kind of grabbing me. We still got 3 minutes. We'll see where this goes. Nice stops. Freeze. We're going to go backward. No! Hey, I don't care. You can put a pig nose all you want. I don't care. That was smart. Putting those stops in. Bop. Bop. That was very smart. Very smart. Broke it up a little bit. Caught your attention. Smart songwriting.
Your words mean nothing at all.
Wait a minute. Am I seeing things? I'm not seeing things. Pow's rocking 2 hi-hats. She's got one over here on the left, and she's got another hi-hat over here on the right. I don't think I've ever seen a drummer have 2 hi-hats before on a single kit. That's a first. kind of cool. I wonder why more drummers don't do it. Oh, I know why. Because it breaks with tradition, and that's not typical. That's not allowed, and that's not how we've always done things for years, and blah blah blah. You know what? Who cares? What are the rules? I mean, seriously, what are the rules? What are the rules? There are no rules. Look, if you want 2 hi-hats, have 2 hi-hats. She did it, and she's making it work. Sheesh. I love these drummers. They're like, oh, that's not how we've always done it for, decades and blah, blah, blah. So what? Dear Lord. I thought I saw her over here with 2 hats. Anyway, that's cool. I'm digging that. I'm absolutely digging that. The song is starting to hook me more. It's hooking me more. The more I'm listening, the more it's hooking me. I'm loving her drum pattern that she's doing with the hi-hats. Very simple, on the 2s and 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. It's just very simple, but it's very hi-hat driven. So I can see why she has 2 hi-hats. And I don't know why more drummers don't do that. Because it's tradition. Man, forget tradition. All right, let's keep going here. Yeah, that's the last song of the set. That's how you end it. Great ending. Great ending. That is a great way to end a show. Hands down. Well, there you go, folks. That was The Warning with Survive. This was a request from Terry Y. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.6. Yep. 8.6. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to get it out of the way. Y'all can boo me. Feel free to boo me. That's okay. This was not the strongest song I've heard from them. Okay, this was definitely not the best song I've heard from them. Now, having said that, was this a bad song? If it was a bad song, why would I be giving it an 8.6? An 8.6 is a great score. Now, let me tell you why I think it's a great song. Not their best.
Why?
Not their strongest, but a great song nonetheless. I love the diversity that the girls all showed here. And they all showed diversity. Starting off with Ale, my girl, Ale, coming out playing piano, which I didn't know she could do. I've never seen her play piano before. So seeing her play the piano, even if it was just a couple of plunked out chords here and there, hey, that's more than a lot of other people can do. So kudos to her. The transitioning in vocals between Danny and Pal, very cool. Kept things fresh, kept things going. Now, the majority of the vocal work was done by Pal, granted. But Danny still had that verse, or was it 2 verses or 1? I don't remember if it was 1 verse or 2. I don't remember. But the trade-off was still happening, and it kept the crowd engaged, if for no other reason, kept the crowd guessing. What's going to happen next? Who's going to sing the next verse? Who's it going to go to next? Is Powell going to keep it? Is Danny going to keep it? Is Powell going to pass it? We don't know. It's like watching a football game. What's the quarterback going to do? Is he going to hand it off to the running back, or is he going to keep it and pass it, or is he going to tuck the ball and go for the QB sneak? Who knows? We don't know. We don't know until we see it, but that's part of the fun. That's part of the anticipation of what's going to happen next, and that was really well done. Solid guitar playing. Not super impressive guitar playing, but very solid guitar playing. This type of a song doesn't require a shred fest. I mean, Could she have put something in there? She could have, but I'll be honest with you, if she had, I think it might have detracted from the song. I think it might have taken away from it, actually. What she did was exactly what the song needed. So, great job to Danny on her guitar playing. Very tasteful, very well done, very solid. The highlight for me on this was the drumming, without question. Powell's drumming on this, very impressive. Giving that, so that 16th note feel on the hi-hats pretty much the whole time. Driving that 16th note feel. It's just, it was slick, man. It was very slick, especially how she was utilizing 2 separate hi-hats, which me personally, I've never seen before. I've never seen a drummer. Now, I will say, I have seen drummers with multiple kits, constructed around them with more than one hi-hat. That's completely different than what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a single kit, one kit with 2 separate hi-hats, one on the left, one on the right. I've never seen that before. That was cool. I don't understand why more drummers don't take chances and break out of the mold of tradition. This was very fun to watch when it came to her drumming, because it opened up a lot of avenues and a lot of opportunities for her. So instead of having to commit her body to the left side so both hands could hit the one hi-hat, she was able to open up, keep her body facing forward, and have this going on with 2 different hi-hats, which opened up a lot easier opportunities, a lot more opportunities for fluid motion when it came to hitting the other drum. So very intelligent on her part, and I do not understand why more drummers don't do that. Last thing I'm going to say, and I know I haven't talked a whole lot about it. This might have been an earlier performance. Ollie looked kind of young in this, so I'm guessing this is probably in her younger days. This is probably in a younger iteration of the band. Not quite as animated as I've seen her, but she was still animated. She was still moving around. I don't think in this point she had really come into herself yet, as far as her persona and her character yet. The little Jean, as I like to call her. She didn't have the Gene Simmons, high knee walking around, skulking, lurched over, looming, and she didn't have that look yet. But she was still moving. I think she was starting to develop her movement and her motion, and she's kind of experimenting with things. Hey, I did the same thing too, man. When I was first learning how to move, and walk around and stuff like that, I experimented with so many different ways of moving, and 98% of them I didn't like, but I wouldn't have known unless I tried it out. And the last place you want to try anything out is in front of a live audience. So, I had to take my time and learn how to move, learn how to walk, and did a lot of practicing in front of a mirror to see what worked and what didn't for me. And I get the feeling that's here too. With Ale, she's still kind of coming into herself and her persona, but she was still working it. She was still trying it out. Now, in this case, she probably thought it worked out pretty well, so she said, "Let's do it in front of a live crowd." And she probably got some feedback from people in the crowd and from her sisters and stuff like that, and they probably said it was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. And so she probably then modulated it and came up with what she has now. So, what she has now is fantastic. But it was still fun to watch her development as a performer from a younger standpoint to where she is now. So, it's always good to see that evolution. So, it was fun for reference. It was fun to see it was fun to see where she was and how she has grown as a performer. So, that was very cool to see. So on 8.6, listen, like I said, the song wasn't their strongest song, but it was a great song nonetheless, which is why it's getting the 8.6. Remember, 8.0 is the bottom threshold for great. Anything above an 8.0 is just that much better. So that's why it's getting the 8.6, 0.6 higher than great. So, 8.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. You know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's good news for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.